Alright, listen up, you worm. Um, we'll start with some basic Python stuff. Uh, First, we're going to want a main method. What is this? Doesn't matter, we'll talk about that later. Well, I guess we can talk about that now. So, you can start running code right away. Like, so we want to print some stuff, like, I don't know, this. It'll run, but that's bad. I mean, it'll work, but typically you run a main method. It's just cleaner that way. And if you were working and you did that, you'd get crucified. I don't mean metaphorically, I mean it would actually put nails in your body. So we'll make a main method. Doesn't need to take anything. So, and we'll talk about methods more in a minute. You have a bunch of data types. Most languages like Java and stuff, you need to specify exactly what it is. So if you have like a number you want to assign a value to, so we'll say like you want to make a variable called age, you gotta specify that it's an integer, and then you set its value. We'll put 16. That's a beautiful age. And you close it with a semicolon. And if you want to make like a string, you declare that it's a string, and that would be name. And then strings you got to put in these businesses, or you could do one double quotes or single quotes if you want to be hipster, and that'll be shabam. But since Python was created by the gods, you can just go like this. Look at that shit. Actually, you can cause problems doing this. I'll show you here in a minute an example. So if we made age, obviously I'm 21, and see, I don't have to put string or int. Python just knows. So now we're going to run the print method. We'll go like print name, okay? Well, this isn't going to run. We have to make sure we run the main. All right. See, print name, it does just that. Now say you want to add the age in here. Watch this. Python says no. You could do age by itself, print that, which is kind of cool because like with Java, I don't think you could print integers. You have to turn them into strings first. But you can even do this business, age plus 10. And it knows age is an integer, and it adds 10 to it. Anyway, print. See how we called print with the, you can even do, just do like name. You don't have to pass variables in there. We see how we do print with parentheses in it. Same with main. We called it with parentheses. That's a function, or I think they call them definitions of Python. Well, that's what that business is. You can make your own too. So we'll make a get. Oh, here we go. Let's be misogynistic here. Make sandwich ho. Okay, and that's gonna take a name. So you want a ho to make you a sandwich, but you need to specify which ho. So you put the name in there. Okay. So what is this method gonna do? It's gonna just say make sandwich, and then it'll tell, it'll put the name. So whatever you pass in here, you can even put like head, and then whenever you call this, you just reference it here too. Head, middle finger, doesn't matter, but for the sake of cleanliness, we're just gonna call it name, because if someone else reads your code, they're gonna think you're retarded. So let's call that now. We'll go make sandwich ho. We can't pass my name into it. That's just inappropriate. So we're gonna make. You can actually do this. We set name as Sam here. You can go and change it. Betty. We're being misogynistic here. So you call this method with name, and it'll print this. Make a sandwich. Well, you should probably clean up comma space. See, it'll print that out. This is probably a really shitty example. We're going to change this to something more appropriate. Info. We'll do info. It'll take 2 parameters, name and age. Let's just get really fucky. It'll take in like X, comma Y, just to show you that doesn't matter what the names are. I mean, it does in theory, but it's just how it pulls information in. So we want to get some information on people, okay? So info, and then we got 2 people. We could do, well, right now name only equals Betty. So if we put this here, the last change to name was here. But if we did this here, we can actually do that just for example's sake. Age equals, should be 30, okay? So info, we're gonna pass in name and age in both of them, okay? So we're gonna go name equals, and then we'll just put in a X. What am I doing here? Okay, and then we'll do another print. Print age equals Y. All right, so, oh, we broke it. Because we did this business again, we did plus. Just gonna do Y. See the first call to info, it uses this information with 2 parameters. So it takes a name, sends it to X. So in a perfect world, you would just do something that makes more sense. Okay, and then you put name here, age here, same business. And the second time we changed the parameters, so the same variable got changed, but it's still ran the same. And this is just off of 3 lines of code, right? So we did 2 outputs off that. So you can even make a 3rd person or 4th person. You can make 100 people and get their information, just off of this one method. So it's reusable code. I mean, there's more you could do, like objects and stuff. I think that's kind of outside the scope of basics. This is just like a super like 3-year-old basic thing I want to touch on.